I'm sorry, never seems to work. He stands where the streetlights dim to gray, a drug dealer in the shadows by night and day. His dope promises a fleeting dream, a shortcut to a nightmare. Times when you can barely see the light. His hands exchange small packages, tight and fast, for futures that will crumble and not last. The currency is hope, the price is steep. For broken promises the soul must pay. Times when you can barely see the light. He sees the easy money, the quick cold cash, the instant power in a sudden flash. He may not touch the poison he does push, but profits from the silence in the rush. The bill is paid in full with every ounce of dread. I'm sorry, never seems to work. The parents weeping, the children led astray, the endless cycle in a life of gray. For every sale he makes beneath the moon, another life devours itself too soon. Times when you can barely see the light. I miss you in the evening when the sun goes home. Footsteps in the night that still haunt me. I feel I can no longer fly now that my wings are gone. Times when you can barely see the light. I'm sorry, never seems to work. In the rearview mirror, your eyes reflect the image in my heart. When am I gonna stop rolling up the window as I drive away? There's one thing I know for true: good guys don't always win. Times when you can barely see the light. Why is saying I'm sorry so damn hard? There are times when life can be really hard. Times when you can barely see the light. Times when everything is black and white. Times when you think you've lost your only friend. But moments pass, the sting begins to fade, a quiet strength you didn't know you had. For friendships shift in light and passing shade. The good times cherished, maybe some were bad. The world moves on, and so in time will you. The wound will heal, the ache will find its end. For life is change and connections can renew, though for a time you thought you'd lost your only friend. Times when you can barely see the light. I say these are the times when you put away your weakness and embrace your strength. Find what you are thankful for, and there you will find hope. Why is saying I'm sorry so damn hard? Times when you can barely see the light. I'm sorry, never seems to work. A dealer's life, a temporary reign, built on a foundation of loss and pain. The only certain exit from his game is jail, a prison cell, or death's cold name. Times when you can barely see the light. I'm sorry, never seems to work.